Okay, this is the Desmos name project. This is screen number 1, and it simply says that this part here says if you want to get rid of a line or make it disappear, you can just click right here and it disappears, and you can make it come back like that. Okay, your slanted lines will be in y equals mx plus b form. Of course, m is the slope, and I can change it using my slider, or you can just enter any number in there. And I can change my y-intercept, which is b, of course, by choosing a slider or just typing in a number. Okay, now, a lot of, here's y equals 2x minus 1. Again, I can make it disappear if I want. And also, restricting the domain. This is important. Watch. If I click on this line, it's y equals 3x plus 1. It starts at -1 on the x-axis, and it stops at 2 on the x-axis. Let me zoom out. Okay, let me get rid of this green line. There's no reason to see that. All right, so there it is. Okay. Now, let's say I want to change that. I say, you know what, I want to stop it here at 1. So I go to the domain restriction, and I just click, instead of 2, I make it 1, and it stops at 1 on the x-axis. Okay. This one right here, let's turn that one off. This one, it's restricted on the y-axis. So the restrictions are between -2 and 4. So here's -2 and here's 4. Let's say I want to make it stop at 3. So again, I can change this 4 to a 3. Okay, and I can make it stop there. And let's say I want to make it stop at the origin here. So I change this first number to 0. Okay, now I have a nice line right there. You're going to be using a lot of vertical and horizontal lines. Remember, vertical lines start with x equals. So here's x equals -5. I can move it all the way back and forth. This is x is 2.8, x is 4, or whatever you want. Let me turn that off. Okay, y, these are horizontal lines. All horizontal lines start with y equals, okay? And linear inequalities, you don't want to mess with that. Okay, let's go to the second one. This is practice. Draw an S with vertical and horizontal lines. Use restrictions on the x-axis between 0 and -2, y-axis between 0 and 4. So I want to put my line, my S is going to go right here like this, and then like that. Let's do that. So my first line is going to be a horizontal line at 4. So the equation is going to be y equals 4. Now I got to put a domain restriction. I want to stop it here at -4 and take it to 0. So curly braces, -4, less than x, which is going to be less than 0. Curly braces. So it stops it between 0 and 4. Okay, now I want to do a vertical line right here at -4. So x equals -4. Now I want to stop it between 4 and 2 on the y-axis. So curly braces, I want to stop it at 2, and it's going to be greater than y, and it's going to be less than 4. So that, then curly braces again. So that stops it right here. Oh, you know what? I think I want to make this a little smaller. So let me change this from between -4 and -2 instead of 0. Okay, so there we go. Now, what's my next line going to be? This one right here. It's a horizontal line at 2. So y equals 2. Curly braces. Okay, again, I want to, it's the same one right here. Actually, I'm sorry, it's the same one right here. So I'm just going to copy this. Copy that and paste it right there. And I got extra curly braces, so I want to get rid of those. All right, and there it is. Okay, another vertical line right here. So it's going to be x equals -2. And again, I want to stop it between, actually this time I want to stop it between 0 and 2. So curly braces, let's see, 0, okay, greater than y, and less than 2. Okay, so there that is right there. And then of course my let's finish curly braces. Curly braces. Okay, and then this last one here is going to be right along the x-axis, which is y equals 0. And again, I can share this restriction. So I edit, copy it, put it here, and paste it. All right, so there's my S, okay? Once you finish that, you can Google how to make certain letters, okay? And then you're going to actually put your name project right here. This is my finished name project. You can look at all of my equations with domain restrictions. It looks like a lot of work, but it's really, once you get into it, it's not too bad, okay? Good luck.